Hey folks, Papa Boris here, playing some more Geometry Survivor. Let's do a run with the randomizer. I've actually tried this ship off camera, and you know what? I gotta say, it's better than I thought it would be. Because, although not being able to choose your power-ups does eliminate the one thing in this entire game that you have a choice over other than like what direction you move. It's kind of refreshing in a way to just play and not have that break where you have to like stop and the screen pops up and then your character slows down and all. It's kind of refreshing, so I enjoy it. I've tried it 3 times. I did win once. That was the run I got quad laser. And then I died horribly 2 times, and those are the runs where I didn't get quad laser. Now, I'm not saying there's any kind of a causation, but there's certainly a correlation between those things. All right, we got orbiters and we got snipers, so a couple of, well, I'd say the sniper is definitely a fire and forget. The orbiters, there's a little bit of, you know, thinking involved in that one and how you move. Love to see some quad laser, of course, please. Even when quad laser is not with us, quad laser is with us in our hearts. So it's gonna be, oh god, oh jeez. I got blast shield, which is fine. I accept it, and I'm very curious to see what the evolution of it is. Now that we've discovered the magic of evolutions, I am kind of curious, even for the things I don't like, to see what they evolve into and what they mutate into. You know, you're kind of giving up one of your weapon slots for an extra regenerating health, and if it was not a significant weapon in the first place, that can be okay. I guess arguably, if you're playing with random, it's more likely that you're gonna have some junk in your loadout besides this, and you're gonna be a little weaker than usual, but we'll see. Explosive trail. Oh boy, we got some junk in our trunk here. I don't mind the sniper and the orbiters, but the fact that we have the explosive trail and blast shield is a little scary, because I'm concerned about my killing power. Though I guess since I was never probably ever gonna pick explosive trail naturally, oh Jesus, it is maybe good that I got it, so if I can defy the odds and make it, we'll find out what the evolution is and then feel good. Oh god, this is the worst! Oh no, not Fat Beam. I think out of all of the weapons in the game, Fat Beam is my least favorite. And it's not because it's bad. Objectively, it's completely fine. I don't think it's bad design or anything. It's just my old man thumbs do not like having to do this spinning around thing. But it does kill a lot of stuff. And, you know, I think if it's spun around automatically, it probably would just be too strong. Like, it would be way better than quad laser if it's spun around automatically like that. So, you know, you gotta work for it, and you get something really good. Just, you know, don't be an old man. I will say that spinning around on the controller is a lot easier. I've also played this using WASD, and oh, I thought that was one of those candy bars that mutates you. Which, by the way, isn't a candy bar. It's supposed to look like a gene. I just don't know why I think it looks like a bonbon. Anyway, so I thought that thing was a candy bar that's gonna give me a mutation, even though I don't even have an evolution, and we're like nowhere near the part of the game where that would happen, because I am a genius. Okay. Doing all right. I mean, I guess I'm kind of taking years off of my thumb's life in exchange for, you know, a much needed power boost. Since we've got the explosive diarrhea, which is just what I'm gonna call it now. It's just explosive diarrhea because it's poop. And it's explosive poop, so, you know, poop in a symbolic sense, as in bad. Though I still would probably pick explosive trail over fat laser just because of the ergonomics of it all. So anyway, I'm just taking years off my thumb's life in exchange for, you know, getting some power. I mean, that was pretty good. If I could push a button, if there was like a button you could push, which I know is totally a completely unreasonable request that will never happen, nor should it ever happen. But if there was a button you could push to just like spin your ship around in a circle, I would like that very much. Now, you might wonder, would that make any sense? For a Vampire Survivor game to have a button that just spins you in a circle that accomplishes nothing, except for when you have specifically Fat Laser. And you're correct, that would indeed be a stupid thing for a game in this genre to have. But nevertheless, If it did have that completely useless thing, I would be grateful. I gotta say, this does sort of make me miss Geometry Wars. I have no idea what's up with that game. I don't know if you can still play it. I don't know if it's still on Xbox Live or what, or if you can play it on PC anymore. For all I know, it has like a thriving community with thousands of people still playing daily. Who knows? I talk about it like it's some dead thing from the past, but I don't actually know. I just haven't, checked up on it in a solid 14 years. When was the last time I played Geometry Wars? I guess it was probably when I was still living with my old roommate Dave, because once he moved to Minnesota to get an MFA, he took his Xbox with him, and my new roommate didn't have an Xbox, he had a Wii, and maybe a PlayStation. But anyways, that was in 2010, so yeah, I haven't played this in 2010, it's currently 2024, so yeah, it's been at least 14 years since I have touched a controller and played Geometry Wars. That was a good game. The problem with it, honestly, is just that, like, it's one of those old games, and, it was before the dawn of some important advancements in game design. Because basically, like, once you get good at it, then you just, like, play through the same parts over and over and over, and it gets to be a grind. You'll spend, like, an hour playing until the point that you got to where you've, like, gotten to the highest point you've ever been, and then you die, and then it's like another hour of grinding to get back to there to see if you beat your highest score. So it was like an amazing game, but it was kind of inaccessible in that way. Whereas this, you sit down and it's like 20 minutes and you're done. And yeah, even if you can like consistently make it to the 15-minute mark or whatever, it's still not that many minutes of grinding that you have to do. And plus it's different every time because of the power-ups. In Geometry Wars, actually, I don't remember. Were there power-ups? I remember you shot, and I remember there were bombs. I don't know if like your shooting improved though. Okay, that was confusing. That was very confusing because I had my own explosive diarrhea. And then the enemies that are also bombs are very similar looking. They're also red. I guess they're, what shape are they? Are they trapezoids? Actually, I should look at that. What shape are the enemy bombs? So mine is like 3 overlapping triangles. It's 2 interlocking squares, or possibly rhombuses? No, those I think are squares. So I've got 3 interlocking triangles, and the enemy bombs are 2 overlapping squares, which, to be fair, is quite different. However, they have a very similar color, and in the chaos of the moment, it's a little difficult. I gotta say, I'm getting used to this fat laser. It's not as bad as I thought. That's one thing I like about this game. I gotta give credit to the devs. There's like a lot of things that I'm like, I don't really like this. But then like I play with it, and it's like, okay, it's actually not too bad. Like in the last run. Oh! Okay, that was my blast shield, so I still have all my health. Like in the last run with the clock weapon, because I'd played with the clock weapon before, and it was pretty junky, but when you upgrade it a bunch, it just fires non-stop, and then the evolution just is truly firing completely non-stop. And so it's like, yeah, that was actually pretty good. And the fat laser, I think you just have to get used to the fact that when it pops, and you have a little bit of auditory and visual advance notice before it pops, you just need to spin around, and that's it. And it's not that bad. I mean, I was kind of talking about my thumbs dying. It's a little bit of strain. I think maybe it is just the difference between being on a controller and being on WASD. Because with WASD, I don't know, maybe I'm just bad, but it just feels a little trickier to do the spin without screwing up like, your movement and your dodging and you're not getting hit. For some reason, I feel like I can just stop and spin, and it's not as big of a... Oh, good lord. Got trapped. Gotta be very careful in this game. It can all go wrong very quickly. Oh, hey, my blast shield is back. That's nice. That didn't take as long as I was expecting. Or maybe just time flies when you're having fun. So the orbiters, I'm wondering, like, how are they just not worse than the expanding shield? Not the blast shield, but the other one. Because it also comes out in a ring, it also kills everything, but there aren't any gaps in it. Maybe it's that the orbiters have a smaller cooldown, is that what it is? But that thing had such a huge radius, I mean, it was just disgusting. Okay, I really hope I don't die because I just got Sniper to level 4. And I want to find out what the sniper's evolution is. Oh, thank God for loot magnet level 2. That was what I was waiting for. Yes. I'm not going to try to min-max with those lightning bolts, I think, pretty much ever. Especially once you get some of the meta progression upgrades that increase your default loot magnet. Like when you first download the game and your loot magnet is basically 0, you know, getting upgrades on that is noticeable, but when you already have the things coming at you by default, because you've got credits and spent them, so you're paying to win like scum of the human earth, it's not as big of a deal. I feel like stuff comes at me pretty well, and I'm the one to like sit around holding off on that lightning bolt. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, I cannot tell what just happened anywhere. One bit of strategy, like even though this game is sort of passive in the sense that all you do is move, these little elements are very nice, where when you see the bombs, I've noticed, like, just keep your eye on the bomb as you're moving around. Your auto fire will hit it, and then you just need to make sure you're not in the blast radius, and then you're fine. So just learning that, to keep your eye on the enemy bombs is a little skill thing that can make a difference. Because when I first started playing, I was just completely baffled. I was like, how do you not die to these bombs each and every single time they appear on the screen? But now it's like, okay, well, if I see the red, which is a very distinctive color, then I know that I should keep an eye on it, wait for it to explode, dodge it, and be fine. I gotta say, loving these upgraded orbitals. I think I still, oh, there goes my blast shield. I think I still would prefer the expanding shield, even if it's slower or whatever. But they're good, and I'm also curious to see what their evolution is. I feel like they are, I don't know for sure. I don't know if you can tell what your level ups are. Oh no, I just got hit. Okay, just don't fall apart, Boris, don't fall apart. I think there's like a bunch of them orbiting me. They don't start that way, that's for sure. So I'm pretty sure that they're at a high level. Ah, wasted my laser. So hopefully we get some evolutions coming up soon. We're at 7 minutes. Yeah, I really want to know what the fat laser evolves to, what the orbiters evolve to. I might have seen the sniper rifle evolve off camera. I don't remember it being on camera, but even wherever I saw or may have not seen it, I don't remember what it is. Okay, I just saw it said Fat Beam evolved to level 3. Okay, that was good timing. I really appreciate that I had the Fat Beam and the orbitals to deal with these things, which move erratically. Erratic is the word of the series. Say that word anytime I possibly can. Oh god, there's so many of them. Alright, can you give me Fat Laser? Uh-oh. Oh my god, the orbiters happened at the perfect time. Yeah, there are these swingy, oh god. Oh no. There are these swingy moments where, like, stuff spawns at certain points in a run, and how it goes is very closely linked to whether you have a particular weapon go off at a particular time. Because if, like, that had been between all my cooldowns and nothing had happened, I would have been completely screwed. You know, I gotta say, I'm pretty happy with this random loadout. I don't want to make any predictions and jinx it, but I feel pretty good here. We've got 4 hit points, we got a blast shield. I haven't really felt like blast shield was a detriment, honestly. Because I guess I'm just, you know, embracing the fat laser. And the orbiters, you know, do that thing that you kind of want to have sometimes. I was moving and I had my thing tilted at a weird angle. Couldn't get the fat laser off. Sneaking outside they're faster than me. Okay, so my blast thing went off because I kind of stopped to twirl my fat laser. I didn't have to do that. Maybe it would have been smarter to just get here. It would have been smarter to just let it be, but it was only the blast shield, so I still have all my HP. I think I gained 1 and lost 1, or maybe I lost a couple. Oh no, I just flew into the bombs, and I flew past the heart. Oh my god. I gotta try to remember to get back to that corner of the world. All right, Fat Beam just level 5. Oh, that's kind of the problem though, isn't it? Isn't it? That's the problem with the random mode, is that like that you don't have that thing popping up telling you how it's different. So I saw Fat Beam as laser is level 5, which is the evolved, but I don't actually know what that means. So we're kind of gonna need to do it again. But you know what? I am glad for this random mode because I was pretty much set on never ever taking Fat Laser, and here I was forced to play with it, and I don't mind it. Like something happened. And I'm oh god. How did I not lose my blast shield there? And it seems to last longer, but I don't actually know what the evolution is. Okay, orbiters. Oh well, I can see what's happening with the orbiters. That is a definite thing that I can see. Is Fat Laser just that it lasts a long time? Is that it? Like it just seems like it lasts longer. The bomb, the explosive diarrhea is just huge. Seems to be a very large radius. Orbiters, you have 2 levels of it. Fat Beam seems like it just lasts a long time. And that's a lot of spins. And I haven't gotten Blast Shield all the way. But, I'm actually shocked my Blast Shield didn't blow up there. Oh, it's pretty effective, I gotta say. The thing about the Fat Beam, like, yeah, you get these sort of effects with, like, the Blast Shield, but with Fat Beam, it triggers a lot more often than, like, the Expanding Shield thing, and it also, lasts a long time at the evolved point, which means that, like, there's a lot more leeway. It's, like, less likely that, you know, a thing spawns and you don't get your Fat Laser. Like, I have a Fat Laser for every single one of these blobs. Like, every single one of these big, giant spawns of things. I just fly away a little bit and I get my laser. And if the laser spawns a little earlier than they do, it's still okay. Like, I'm not exactly, but I'm kind of soloing everything with Fat Laser. Everything else is playing a supplementary role. I guess just like, you know, buying me a little time till Fat Laser shows up. But I mean, every single pack that spawns, I just kind of wait for Fat Laser to happen, and then I spin to win and everything dies. All right, thank you, Random Mode. Thank you, Random Mode, for introducing me to the wonders of Fat Laser. You know, some things just take a little effort to appreciate, but then they are, and I think the Orbiters are a very good pairing with Fat Laser because whenever they come and Fat Laser's on cooldown, they pretty much keep a barrier on you. And you know, obviously, like the expanding, I can't remember what it was called, not the blast shield, but the expanding shield. The one that doesn't make you invulnerable, but it's just like a ring. I did not see what I just got, so I have no idea. Okay, my sniper, I just noticed, looks like a different color. I don't know what that means. So, I'll need to just pick it again in regular play, and that way we can actually get to see what it does. I mean, I'm sure there's, oh, you know what, I just can't, okay, I'm gonna just push a button. Can I see my stuff? Oh, I can't. Oh, interesting. I just thought for sure if I pressed the menu that I would see my stuff, but that is, however, not the case. I don't know if there's a way to see your stuff or oh god. I don't know if there's a way to see your stuff or not. Oh man, Fat Laser. Just swinging around my giant pink dick, you know? That's what it is. When it lasts that long, it's extremely phallic. Keep an eye on the bombs, don't go into the bombs. At this point, I don't really have any conception of anything that's going on. I just wait for Fat Laser and spin around like an idiot until everything dies. Got like a zillion mines saved up here. One thing is weird, I gotta say, the mines are kind of underwhelming. Maybe it's because I haven't leveled them up all the way. Oh, hey, there's a mutation. So one interesting thing is that if you pick these up, it actually shows you what it is. Increases the width of the beam, making it extra thick. Yes, someone knew what they were doing when they wrote that description. Oh, wow, yeah, that is a thick, fat laser. Very fitting that the mutation I got here was the unexpected MVP of the run. Fat, thick laser dong. All right, we got there. We got there. We got there. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and or subscribe. I'll see you again soon. So I think that's all we'll do with the random. It was nice. I appreciate it for helping me appreciate Big Dick Laser. Is that a 7? Yeah, 7,907. Yes, definitely the MVP. Sniper also did well, and so did Explosive Trail. Okay, so maybe I should be giving them more of a chance. Well, let's do our shopping. So what I think I want to do with the shopping, obviously there's the health, right? I mean, that's really tempting, but I think I want to, let's get evolution level. So this means that we just level up a lot faster. I think that is very strong. I also want to just do this so I don't need to worry about loot magnet. And then besides that, let's pop up here and unlock a ship that we want to play with. So yeah, it's unfortunate. Like this one just gives you more money. So I don't care about that because I'm gonna get more money from playing the game. This one's just very strong, but you know, it's nothing different. This one is hardcore. We'll do that at some point. The drifting movement is a little bit weird, though I have to say I have enjoyed phasing a little bit. It's while playing off camera, I got the phasing upgrade, the one that makes you invulnerable for a bit, and I did kind of like it. So yeah, let's try Drifter. I'm curious what that entails. So now that I've unlocked it and I have some credits left over, we'll pop back in here. I think it makes sense to move faster. So we'll get that, and we're 91 credits short of the final. Same for the extra health. I really just don't care about these things when you get damaged. Upgrades. All right, we'll expand our mines. What is this? Right, movement when you take damage. Okay, so we're gonna just get more of these. All right, and we're one upgrade away from that. Okay, perfect. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and or subscribe, and I will see you again soon. Take care.